This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Have you finished combing the desert? We ain't found crap. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Ark the Lad 2. In the last episode, we finally left... Whoa, what the heck? We finally left the Albia where we were and headed off to West Albia, and we found ourselves in the desert because we're trying to find White House because we apparently know where it is, so let's see if we can find it. Huh? Whoa. Who's shooting that electricity? What? Alright, say what one more time, please. If you value your life, give me all your money. I'm not scared by common thieves. You're quite defiant for one just struck by lightning. I think we dodged it, which means we're super heroic by this point. Remember, I get half your share. Uh-oh, pincer attack. That's not showing off, is it? Yeah, a smart mouth is not such a good idea in your situation. Hehehe, I'd take the girl with longer hair. Uh-oh. You sicko. Freak. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. I merely have a preference for untainted flesh. I think that's worse, isn't it? That's it. You're finished. Alright, it's combat time against these bozos here, so let's take these guys out. So what do we got here? Whoops. Alright, we got... Oh, we can't... Oh, whoops. Wrong thing. Alright, what was I... Oh. I was like... my buttons were having sticky issues there, so sorry about that. So we got... Okay, so we got G-Guard. Unfortunately, we don't know what his skills are, but he's basically the voodoo man. Then we got Rocks from earlier, just higher levels. And then we got Robbers at higher levels, so... Anyway, let's fight them. So, let's see... Yeah, let's just attack them. Maybe they won't dodge this time. Yeah, like last episode, I swear they were dodging like every other second. And we'll have I guess we'll have Lisa and Elko after the other group, why not? Since Elko can really handle everyone by himself, really. Now you're attacking, activating Quake protection. We're not going to use any Earth abilities on you, but okay. Sure, if you feel like you can be protected from the Earth. I mean, Mother Earth is a powerful thing indeed. I guess I could have buffed myself with like... Yeah, whatever. Not a big deal. No. Why does everyone keep blocking Deekvik? His stats aren't that bad. Oh well. At least he can take the hits. This is what happens when you have an all-powerful robot in your crew. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, for those who didn't watch last episode, we recruited the infamous Deekvik, a robot, to join our team, and even though he's optional, he all of a sudden becomes part of like the cutscenes and everything like that, which is always is surprising because usually characters like that don't get added to cutscenes and stuff like that. They get you know, they're added, but they're like, okay, now we forget you because you were optional. But no, he's added as if he was a party member the whole time. So nice little touch. See, no one dodged you. Yeah, I love her kicking animations just because of how silly it is. Because it looks like Shantae shouldn't actually know how to kick or fight like that, but because it looks, because she's a little bit sluggish, unlike Shu, who's like super quick, you know. All right, finish this guy off. Goodbye. Yeah, these guys aren't too tough. We've got the levels for it, so. Well, this group might beat these guys before. Whoa. I was about to say might beat them before Shu and, or Shu. Elka and Lisa even get a chance to fight them, so. The other group. Alright, let's see. Whoops. I keep pressing the wrong button. What's wrong with me today? Alright, let's go get J-Guard. So, yeah, stats aren't really anything impressive. Magic, but he's got jump high and thunderstorm. So, which is how he? So you cast that during the cutscene or I guess you call it a cutscene anyway. Nice little touch there, and we finish him off. Yeah, very easily. Jump high, all it does is just raises your jump stat, so you can jump over people and stuff like that. So, well, that was easy. Nice try. We're just gonna leave everyone here. They're not gonna get back to the group by this point. So why even waste our time there? Alright, there we go. There, everyone's dead. Oh, and he always makes noise. I wonder if he makes noise during his... Yep, he does. If you switch him into playable character, he still makes that noise, so... Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, there's supposed to be a way to enter... Yeah, here we go. I was about to say, there's supposed to be a way to enter this screen here. The reason you want to do that is there's a treasure chest. Yeah, hidden. We get the Viper Fang, which is finally got an upgrade for Pondit, and we're not even using him anymore. But let's take a look at it. It has the... I think it's... forgot what that stat is called. It's not poison. I think it might be death effect, but I'll have to look that up later. But if you could level up, it'd be a... well, I don't know if I'd say better replacement, but an optional replacement for Pondit if you're still using him, or if you use a monster with the Fang equipment. But anyway, let's go to the next screen here. There. I almost forgot what voice I was doing it. We can reach the forest through here. All right. Well, why did we leave each other and then go back into each other? It's like we were just whatever. Anyway, we got some man-eaters here. She's a man-eater, and we got a couple rocks and a robber. So yeah, nothing we can't handle. So, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, most of these battles like this don't take very much at all. So let's go and cure D-Fix since he took a bit of damage. Nice, jumping for joy, a big healed. I probably would too, especially with the ability to just close all your wounds. You're like, what is this craziness? You're like, it's magic. It's awesome. It's awesome. But yeah, these battles are really just more for experience more than anything. Oh yeah, and I think the man-eater's actually... Oh yeah. Yeah, showing off Deekbix alternate attacks when he hits his the chainsaw and summoning mini Deekbix. That wasn't enough to kill him? Man, close though. Alright, I guess we'll finish him off with knives. Take that, bird. You don't belong in this world. That decent amount of damage. And you're gonna die because we have high counterattack. Boom. Yeah, we've plucked this chicken. Alright, this should take 2 on all. But yeah, this is a... Oh. There's a song. Did he just scratch his head going, what attack should I use? Yeah, I could counter that, I guess, because he was more of a spell than anything. Yeah, let's have him fight this guy. Yeah, just have Shu and Deekbit. Aw, come on, man. Actually, I should just get him here. Oh, nice. Got a level up for Lisa. Yeah, I guess. And Shantae should be able to finish him off. Oh, level up for Elk. Alright. Oh, even though it wasn't a very strong kick, but it was a mighty kick indeed. Right in the shin. Now, I've been kicked in the shin before, viewers. I used to be in soccer, and sometimes someone's cleats would slip past my shin guards, and ow, is not a pleasant sensation to be kicked in the shin, or have your shin scratched by cleats. Ugh. I knew a friend who lost his kneecap because someone slid into him improperly with it got past his shin guard, and he had to get his knee replaced. Ugh. I mean, that's a rare occurrence, but still. Anyway, we're done with the forest here. Or, done with the desert. Now we're into the forest. The Lost Forest. Phew, we're finally through that tough desert. Yes, but that forest still remains to be conquered. Alas, we must have much ground yet to cover. Then I believe it'd be wise if we rest here for a while. Good idea. Alright, let's take a look at this place. Yeah, it's a little side area before you go into the Lost Forest. And it is true, it is a Lost Forest. You can't get lost here. It says, pick an item, but please leave money to pay for it. Huh? Yeah, it's basically a shop, so you have to leave money in. It's like Clerks, Anyway, you can buy stuff here. It's similar to the shop on Udo Island, but you have less options. So if you need to buy some, herbs, for example. Actually, how is my herb setup? I mean, I've got a ton of herbs. How many blood herbs do I have? I mean, do I really need blood herbs because I have so many regular herbs? I'm probably fine, so we can also save, and we can also rest as well, so let's do that. Actually, it's been a while since I've saved, so let's go and do that too. Alright, let's take a new slot. Alright then. Now, before we head on to the Lost Forest, and like I said, it actually is lost, if we go, now that we've entered this part, if we go back to the desert, we could possibly activate the wanted poster here, so we just have to go. The only bad thing is we have to actually go back into the desert, so oh well. Now let's see if we can get to the we have to go back to the third floor again, or third area to unlock him, so let's see if we can find him. Alright, let's see who's here. I'll probably just skip these fights. Yeah, so I'm just, well, I mean, I'm going to do them, but I'm going to skip them on screen, so I'll see you when I get to the back to the third desert part, so I'll see y'all in a second. Alright, we got him here, so we got Hoisler. He doesn't have any worthwhile steals, so just kill him as you would. Oh yeah, can we see his stats at this point? No. So we had to search him, but like I said, nothing really too crazy. At least I don't think it's worth. I mean, I think he's got like a bitter leaf or something like that, but I'd have to look it up. But it's not worth going out of your way. It's like, oh man, I gotta steal this, or I gotta get this drop from him. It's like, nah, just beat him like you always would. It's kind of sad that not every wanted monster has a unique steal, because we only fight them once, so you think, oh, that'd be kind of cool. Well, maybe not unique, but something that maybe we could get later on or something like that, but yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, there's a Defect's new attack, or new variation of attack when he like summons like a light hammer or something like that, you know? I'm not sure what that was, but oh yeah, Shu also gained a level during that first fight, so do I need a heal? I think I might have to. I'll have to check and see. Elle could use a heal, yeah, but after this fight we're gonna go to the, might as well give her something to do. I was about to say we're gonna go back to the Lost Forest after this, so it's not that big of a deal, but yeah, using abilities and skills do, you know, give you experience, so might as well do it. Well, I mean, obviously, if you're in an area where you can't get to a save spot or a healing spot easy, then obviously maybe hold off. But in this case, I'm like, eh. You have high counter. Did he just summon like a light rock or something like that on me? Yeah, it could have been better. Oh, that was enough. Nice. See, Lisa can start doing damage eventually. I mean, she'll never be a big damage dealer, but you know. Oh yeah, so I was gonna. Well, I think he usually doesn't straight up attack us. So, yep, gonna protect us from the ground. He's go ground, go away. Come again some other day. Oh wait, that's not how that works. Actually, well, man, I was about to say I could just cast silence on him, and that'll probably pretty much make him worthless. But I want to do a swing. What does he throw his dandruff at us? Oh, he's gonna die, isn't he? Oh, he didn't die yet. I was about to say, oh, Belle's gonna kill him. Ah, come on, man. Oh, well, it was enough. I was about to say, it doesn't look as impressive when you start doing all these crazy kicks, but then you miss. So, all right, let's take a look at his measurements, see if we can get those pants to fit properly. So let's see what stats are. So yeah, similar to, oh, he has slightly better magic than that one guy we fought in the previous battle. But he has Power Shoot, Dispel, and Earthquake, but that won't matter because he's dead. So there you go. Ooh. One monster Hoisler has been defeated. So all right, let's get back to the Lost Village now, or Lost Forest. Yeah, too bad you can't just walk back from the Lost Forest into the Cyber Desert to get to that third part. Oh well. Eh, they can't make it that easy, can you? Can ya? Oh well. Alright, let's rest again since we've taken some damage, since we will be utilizing some of our resources while inside the Lost Forest because of the way it's designed. So I actually had to pull out a map for it. It's not that big of a deal, mainly because the map, the Lost Forest has a repeating pattern to it if you go to so far away, and that can kind of throw you off, so you just have to be kind of careful here. So the Lost Forest. Huh, this looks very familiar, almost like we saw it during those like flashbacks where this is the Lost Forest. Yeah, local folklore says that if you enter, you never return. Well, apparently Elk returned. This place, have you been here before, Elk? Yes, I think I have. This forest is more confusing than the desert we just went through. The visibility is very poor, and the forest itself is like a maze. If we get lost, we'll never find our way out. We have to get through to to find the lab, though. We really don't have a choice except to try. Do or do not. There is no try. Elk. All I could do was run away. But this time, it's going to be different. I'm ready to fight. For myself and for Genie, who I killed. I'm not going to... Well, he didn't want to, but I'm not going to let Mariel end up like the others either. Save. What did he say? Deekbeck, are you breaking the fourth wall? Yeah, he said basically save for this, but we don't need to. But thanks for the offer anyway, Mr. Deekbeck. So, all right. First, luckily not every part of this floor is, or maze is repeating, but yeah, every area is going to have a fight in it. You get fight man-eaters like red skeletons. But anyway, what? The red skeletons can possibly drop a spear. I'll have to look up what spear it is. It's like a... let's see. Can't really... Well, I'll look it up later. But yeah, the red skeletons could possibly drop a spear. Not required or anything like that. Just something to be aware of. But it has to be dropped. So. Oh yeah, I gotta remember to. Oh wait, he'll do the whole undead thing, so we can beat him as much as we want. And or we could search him now. Oh wait, have we searched him before? I thought we haven't done that. Okay, I didn't think we did. So. Alright, take a look at him. Man, you got big bones there, dude. Oh wait. Alright. Oh yeah, red skeletons have a really high counter rate, so usually fighting them you want to fight them from ranged. But since Elk is the only ranged character, we're just gonna kind of go with the flow. Oh well, Lisa technically is ranged too, but yeah. Luckily they're not doing that much damage to us, so yeah, we get a level. Nice. Ow. Huh. Yeah, we got a decent level because they didn't even do that much damage till Shantae there. I was trying to think for a second what the name of her was. Anyway, these are red skeletons. They can use sword or flail. They have the light swords right now. They have a decent attack and defense, and they can use magic shield, charge, or self bomb, where they basically blow up the area around them if they're too weak, which is weird. They haven't activated it yet. So, but anyway. All right, not bad. Yeah, it took a little extra damage. Ooh, our kick power went up. Yeah, let's have Elk work on you. Try to prevent the critting or countering. Yeah, how does she stay up in the air that long anyway? Wow, that was like the best place for him to move to, too. Wow. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. Alright, we'll just leave everyone because there's only one fight here, so. And yeah, every time you go back into an old area, you'd have to fight the same fight. So if I went back into this area again, we'd have to fight those red skeletons. So yeah, this place can utilize a lot of your resources while you're here. So okay, yep. Here's the first treasure chest in here, the crush boots. If anything, you want to. There's 2 treasures in this Lost Forest, and you want to get the crush boots because you can eventually use that to, I think, make the high boots. I believe is what it's called. So. But let's take a look at their stats. I don't think they're... Yeah, let's see. It has reduced defense when you kick them, so that's not bad. But I'd rather keep the scale legs on a shoe. Let's see if they're better than the temporary shoes. Not really. Yeah, they're improving their level wouldn't really change too much about that. Really, the only reason to do that is maybe have Shantae, since she doesn't do a whole lot of damage, maybe possibly give him the anti-defense ability, but she's really not supposed to be attacking people anyway, so... I mean, if you're using her correctly. So, yeah, oh, sorry, he said, hey! And yeah, we have to fight them again, so... Is it the same, fight? Yeah, it's basically the exact same fight as we did before, so... I think in the well, I won't have to repeat multiple times, so I'm fine with like showing this one off. But you know, I probably shouldn't have moved Shu right there because then Elk couldn't counter him or couldn't hit him from range. Oh well, whatever. Elk has a lot of defense anyway, so he can afford to take some hits. So. But I'll try to avoid like going through old areas, so that way I don't have to. Although most of the fights are going to be pretty much the same, you know, skeletons and man-eaters. So we'll save that for like Shantae or something like that, so she can get her kick experience up. Could also do it for Lisa too. Can you get by him now? No, movement. Is that enough? Oh, nice. I think Lisa actually does more damage than Shantae does, actually. So technically, Lisa's a better healer just because she can actually do damage and heal. But, well, Lisa does have a few levels on Shantae, so... Yeah, well, she's gonna attack him anyway. Just so we can finish this fight sooner. Alright, oh, another level for Shu. You didn't gain a level that too long ago either, so... Yeah, this is one of the few places that I have to pull out a map, but mainly just so I remember which screen to not... Oh, exclamation point. Just so I remember which screen to not, repeat, you know, on, so... Yeah, we'll do it here. Oh, Shu's jump ability finally improved, so now he can actually jump over opponents, so... So yeah, now he's a lot more helpful in combat now that he, actually let's go, I was trying to think if I want to cure, it's not that much damage. Yeah, we'll save it. Like I said, it'll be a few areas before we can, completely heal, so. Haha, Shu and his high defense. Oh yeah, let me show you Shu's, jump stat. So yeah, jump is now at 2, so now you can jump over a people. So yeah, jump 1 means you can only jump over obstacles inside of a dungeon or something like that, or on a danger map. But if you have jump 2, you can jump over people. I forgot what having higher jump means. I think it just means it doesn't cost as much movement to jump over opponents. But I could be wrong. I'd have to re-look it up. Do you wanna... Yeah, I'll just stick him in there. I was thinking if I want to have Shu attack the other man-eater or not, but... once again, I put Shu in front of Elk because Elk doesn't have the jump stat, or high enough jump stat yet, so... Oh well. No, I can't even go and have Shantae... Yeah, I gotta be better on positioning. Because not everyone, at this point in the game, we don't have a ton of people who can do high jumps and stuff like that. Light hammer, go! Soon the whole battle will take our whole attack actions, it seems like. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go ahead and attack him. I shall go ahead and heal since this is a good time since we have a lull in the combat or whatever. So yeah, we're gonna be going quite a few fights in this this lost. Oh, I thought I had one more turn before they got back up. Huh. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Just take a chainsaw to a skeleton, man. Alright, let me move Shu out of the way so, unless you finish him off. I'll just have, Shantae finish him off. You know, get her experience up and everything with that. Oh, very good. Level up for Shantae. Take a bow, girl. Okay, luckily since this is a path area, we don't have to worry about fights. But you can, I believe this is one, if you keep going forward, you go into a repeating part of the forest, so keep that in mind, so. And then, up. More man-eaters. Damn. And technically, if we didn't want to fight these guys, I can actually go to the exit over here where to leave, and we could just leave the battle right now, so. I'll show that off just to show that you can actually do that, so. Let me just move everyone back away from the man-eaters. Unless it's like a boss fight or something like that, yeah, you can't run away, but in like random events like this, yeah, you can easily just, man, I was taking a bit of damage, so. Let me see how much, usually I don't want to run away from fights just because I want to have an even amount of like, experience over the course of the game. So yeah, I could just leave right now. I'll just have like Lisa do it or something like that. Just to show it off, so. But yeah, I want to keep having a steady stream of experience and stuff like that, so I try not to avoid fights if I can. But for recording purposes, I kind of have to make it a bit more smooth. But anyway, if we go this way, if we repeat, it goes this way. So, I actually didn't mean to do that. So, but luckily we can just back out of a fight, so not too hard. I like the fact that you can, because I think in the first Arc the Lead you couldn't do that. So, yeah, you couldn't do that. So you have to, let's see, take a look at the map. Okay, I want to go up. If we went straight forward, to go to a screen and then go into a repeating screen. Oh. Did they give Elk every single, like, every time we go into a new area, like just a line of dialogue about like, oh, hey, you know, and all that. Apparently they have a decent amount of counters too now. Do we have anything to really do for that? Not really. I mean, we could steal and scapegoat, but I don't think we can steal those spears from them. I think they have to drop them. Oh, okay. I'll let the man-eater. Yeah, I keep not placing my guys properly, so Elk doesn't have a good chance to like do range. I mean, I could always have him fight up front. It's just I'm trying to, trying to prevent all this extra damage from the counterattacks of the skeletons. Oh, okay. Cast up his defense, reduces magic damage on him. So we cast like fire or anything like that. Oh yeah, what is his stat? Fire, so you can cast water on him. Or something like that. No, I'm sorry. Recording these a little late, so later than I usually do, so. Not that the game's boring, I'm just. Oh, we got poo. I mean Neba, because that's what that actually is. Yeah, we'll just. Is that enough? Nope. We'll get Shantae the finisher. I don't seem to be getting any of the drops from these guys, but it's not really guaranteed. It's just you have a chance of dropping it. Kind of like with those when we fought those blood bats in the sealed forest, where you could get that one weapon from them. So. Yep. Oh, wow. Actually, oh, there it is. Okay. I was about to say, is there not a good spot to fight this guy? But there is. There is. Alright, Shantae, finish him off. Alright, done with that fight. Okay. And then, I think this way's blocked. Yeah, so. Alright, up we go. And then if we go left, we hit another repeating part of the forest, so let's just keep going forward. It's actually not too far away. Oh no, not more! Even Elk's tired of all these random fights. He's like, please, for the love of all that is holy, stop it. Yeah. But, nah, I'm fine with that. I could always, actually, let's charge. That doesn't cost me that much magic to do, so. And like I said, most enemies tend to go after Elk anyway, so. Especially if I put him in front. I mean, he is the hero. But there isn't a case of if Elk dies, the game isn't, like, over. The fight still goes on, so luckily it's not like that. That would be a little annoying if that was the case, but luckily not. No, I don't think I ever showed that ability where the man-eaters throw, like, their seeds at you or whatever. Oh, I could use my lightning ability. Thunderstorm or whatever. I mean, either one wouldn't do extra damage because they're not that element, but. Yeah, that's good. Rid of this guy. Oh, whoops, I didn't. Oh, well. Oh, nice. Didn't know he was that low on health. I usually don't memorize every monster's like HP variances, so I'm just like, if they die, I'm generally surprised. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Oh, getting hit with a tentacle in a spot that's not very nice. You know, the butt, you know, hit me in the rear. The rear with the gear. All right, gun is the way of the man-eater. Let's finish you off. I don't know if you'll do enough damage, but you have to be careful and rely on a D-pick just because, you know, he's not gaining experience. Well, he is gaining experience, but not for himself, so we have to wait till we get power units. So I don't know how long it'll be till I swap him out for someone else. At least until we get another power unit, which, if I remember, it's a little while until we get another one, so. Ah, not quite enough. I need to heal pretty soon just because I think. Yeah, let's give that to Shantae again. She's like, I'm so tired of kicking people when they're down. Okay, if we keep going forward, we'll eventually reach the exit. But actually, we'll go back here later because there is a strengthened seed or strengthened fruit if we go down this way, and it leads to a wanted monster. But if you talk to him, you can't fight him now anyway. And if you say the wrong thing, he actually warps you back to the entrance of the forest, which is really annoying. So we're going to ignore that path for now and just head straight to the exit. So, all right. And then if we go up, we leave. If we go forward, we go through a loop. So. White House security. The targets have successfully cleared the forest. We estimate that they will arrive within 5 minutes. Such a feeble-minded hunter. Are you still toying with these idiots? Yeah, I haven't an inkling of the magnitude of my ambition, Andel. The enhanced monsters you've grown so fond of are my handiwork. And yet your grand ambition seems to have failed to account for one thing. A small boy and his gullible friends. Small? Oh, I like the little, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the little animation on the screen there where it shows Elk and them kind of just looking around the forest in the different cameras. Nice little attention to detail. Tell me, Galerno, why is that? I shall pay rapt attention to your response. Do not mock me, Minister. Remember, it is only by means of my enhanced monster guards your tower yet stands. Well, yes, I suppose I do owe your monsters a debt of gratitude. Because once those towers are complete and the martyr plan is enacted, I shall gain sovereignty over the world. Oh, wait, wrong voice. At that time, the Dark One shall be revived and a new order will be established. An order that does not rely on undead and freakish children, I might add. I find it somewhat ironic that your childish plan would be foiled by children. It's almost too delicious to bear. Oh, really? I seem to recall that you were outwitted by Ark not so long ago. Huh. I can finish that brat at whatever moment I choose. I never saw Ark as being a brat character. You know, he seemed like a pretty, you know, well put together man at that point. But for you, I hold a trump card. Huh, you're an amateur. Well, shut your mouth and watch. I'll show you how to play a trump card. Prepare sample M. Yes, sir. I guess I could have kept in with the Italian accents because, you know, they're still technically work for Galerno, but we made it to the entrance of White House. But what is the plan to get inside White House? What do we find inside? Will we save the children? Is there a map inside? Find out next time in the next episode of Ark the Lad 2. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.